Hello guys, welcome back to another one. Scottie Senior here, and as you can see by the name on the top of the car, we have made ourselves a second account, and highly recommend making a second account to anybody out there. If you're with this penalty system and stuff, if you're worried about your ratings at all, it's kind of removing a lot of fun that you can have on this game. We've wanted a second account for a long time, and we've now got one. And this was our least favourite course, but on a second account you're not afraid to go into it and learn the track and make mistakes and come last. And it's actually a lovely wee track now that I've learned it and got to know it. 15 lapper, 7th position. The number on the door says, what number is on the side? Number 17 on the side. Wee bit of cockpit view for you. Nothing to be had just yet. It's a pretty nice cockpit view. Left hand apex is slightly blocked sometimes, I would imagine, but a very nice rear view mirror in this one. I will bounce back out to your usual view and see what's going down. Had to have a lift off there. And the two guys out front threatening to drive away. Well, more than threatening, they have broken that slipstream and left us 5 back here to try to sort this out. A penalty handed out. Penalties are very ridiculous at the moment. He doesn't serve it that lap, but we managed to get a nose to the inside, and that's some side by side action. Surely he's backing out of that one, handing it over. He does indeed. And penalties again being handed out left, right and centre as Max just about saves it. And there's Mr. Nancy as well, and we're up into 4th. Mr. Stuck has the bottle of bubbly that we want at the moment. Oh, and he's went off. He didn't get stopped for that, and we'll take that bottle of bubbly. There he is. Let's hope he has a bucket and spade in the boot. I never come here without my bucket and spade. In fact, if you were to walk around the track, you will see Scottie Senior sandcastles and Scottie Senior's name all over the sand, everywhere you go. As I say, this was my least favourite track. I had never came here before this daily race. I don't think I recall ever coming here and not building a sandcastle. Let's hop on board again and we'll have a skip. Quite a fun wee daily race has turned out to be for me. And we're up to 2nd, as there was another incident there. Onwards with a skip, and my goodness, did we just see the leader? We did. What did he do? Look at him in the distance. My goodness, what was he thinking? Where did it all go wrong for him? You can watch him in the distance there. Keep an eye on him. He thinks to himself, sandcastles. And off he goes. Where he comes back, nobody knows. My goodness, he's kicking up a lot of dirt there. Did he? Maybe it's just a wide entry into the pit lane. He's looking to get that extra bit of drive into the pit lane. and we sneak up to first as soon as we come in. Our strategy for this one was a two-stopper. We did two stints on the softs, or on the mediums, sorry, and one lap on the hards. The last lap on the hards every time. Although we've dropped back down to fourth. We are in a wee bit of a gap, so we shall continue with the skip. Stay on board now and see if anything is about to go down. We're in with a chance of the big bottle of bubbly in this one for sure. Although any bottle of bubbly will do, a pit party will do with the big number we have on our door. I think I started the second account coming from the back, and not setting qualifying times and stuff, just to have a lot of fun and learn the tracks. Although I'm thinking to myself, I set a time one night because my son was around with me and my son had to go as well, so I thought to myself, well, if we're going to be playing it like that there and our friends and stuff will be able to bounce in and have a competitive online race with real people, the level is going to be up and down, so it would probably be better for me to set a qualifying time and push hard and try and get this second account up as high as we can get it as well. I think at the minute we're midway through the A, perhaps about a third of the way through the A. Not sure. High, I would have been able to get it if I continued starting from the back all the time. I suspect maybe the top end of B would have been our limit, the lower end of A. But yes, if any of you are out there and you are missing doing these daily races and stuff because you're afraid of losing any ratings or the game is annoying you at the moment, make yourself a second account. It feels absolutely great to be able to have all this fun on the daily races and not have any worries about silly penalties or ratings. Most people are worried about their ratings because of the silly penalties. If they were to sort their penalty system out and put it back to the way it was when I first got the game, there wasn't any fear in me whenever I was on my main account and I felt like the penalty systems were good. I still entered a lot of races with just the normal fear and nervousness of the competition and the race, which is what you want. That's a lovely feeling, a lovely kind of buzz to have. But the nervous feeling that you get when you're worried about picking up silly penalties left, right and centre is entirely different than the buzz you get from just being nervous for the race. It's not a nice buzz at all. But as I say, you can fix that with getting yourself a second account. This second account will for sure help me learn the tracks, help me have a lot of fun, and hopefully improve my speed and consistency on my racecraft. It'll do the lot. Just what the doctor ordered. And we find ourselves in the lead, all on our own. We shall go for the skip. We still have a pit stop left to do in this, remember, as we're coming onto the hard tires on our last lap. We'll skip on round. Into the pits will come. Do we get out in the lead? We pull out and we've dropped back to third position, and Nancy is right behind us as well. Back on board last lap of the race, came out expecting to have to defend this third spot because we're on cold hard tyres. But all of a sudden, the cars in front seem to be struggling on their tyres. And we started thinking to ourselves, my goodness, it's the last lap of the race at 2 for the prize of one sale, and it's time to be aggressive. We've got a nose to the inside. And it was indeed the old Gran Turismo at 2 for the prize of one sale on the final lap that day. They put a big smile on our faces and give us a big pat in the back from the team manager after this one. As those two, I think, continue to play, we'll come round and it's a big W for us. We get ourselves a big win. A lot of fun. Get yourself a second account. Catch you next time.